Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. We are actually living in a world where this guy went online, wrote an article where he says the Knicks would definitely prefer the deal to allow them to keep number 3 overall pick RJ Barrett and then send Kevin Knox, Elfrid Payton, Julius Randle, a 2020 first round pick, a 2021 first round pick to the Trailblazers in exchange for Damian Lillard. Like, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be doing a realistically trading Damian Lillard Portland Trailblazers rebuild. So basically we're doing my worst nightmare. Before we get into it, guys, I tried my very hardest on a new style today. I tried to edit this video as best as possible, try to make it a little bit more better than it has been in the past. So if you guys could hit that like button if you want to see me do this more, it'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you aren't subscribed, change it right now. You're bugging out. Let's go ahead and get started and enjoy the rebuild. Today, we are taking on my worst nightmare. So the Trailblazers have agreed to a trade to send Damian Lillard to the Knicks for Elfrid Payton, Julius Randle, Kevin Knox, and 2 first-round picks. Kill me now. My task today is to rebuild this Portland Trailblazers team as realistically as possible and bring them back to the conference championship and even further than that. But thankfully, we have Julius Randle, Elfrid Payton, and let's not forget Kevin Knox, and 2 first-round picks. Let's not forget about that. So Damian Lillard is gone. It's a new era in Portland, and yeah, I'm a sad Blazers fan right now. Very sad, so. Terry Stotts is still here. Do we want to keep him or do we want to fire him? I think I'm gonna keep him for now. We are gonna fire our trainer and our assistant though, and we're gonna go with an A trainer, of course. And then for our assistant, we're gonna go with Trent Peterson. So yeah, the new staff is kind of looking nice. So we go to the draft. Now that we got the 5th pick in the draft in the 13th, so we have 2 lottery picks. So now we basically need to trade or need to draft the next Damian Lillard for this Portland Trailblazers team. And of course, Cj Mccollum is probably gonna have to go later on. Nurkic is only 25, so I might do something with that. Randall's not bad either. I don't know about that spacing down low, but we'll see. So with this 5th pick, we are gonna be able to draft. Let's check out who we're drafting. So with the 5th overall pick, we have 18 offers. Not even gonna entertain it. We could take Anthony Edwards, which I think makes the most sense, or Nikan Kongwu. I think I'm taking Anthony Edwards here to replace Damian Lillard in the backcourt, and then we could have Cj Mccollum and Edwards play together this season, or we could trade McCollum now, whatever we want to do here. But 26 offers for this 13th pick, but I don't think I'm going to do it. We could take Nico Mannion or RJ Hampton, or we could take Isaac Okoro, which I think I might take Isaac Okoro because we do need a 3 really badly. I feel like the Blazers, if they were to trade Damian Lillard, they're going to immediately hand over that point guard spot to Anthony Simons, which is what I'm going to do today as well. So team and player options, Caleb Swanigan, we're going to decline. Qualifying offers, Moses Brown, Jalen Horde, I guess we can bring them back if they want to come back. But for free agency, we could do a sign and trade with Whiteside or just let him walk, which I feel like we might just let him walk. But guys, now that we drafted Edwards, I feel like it's only right that we trade Cj Mccollum now, and I have no idea what I'm about to get for him, but hopefully we can find something decent. So we're going to be trying to send Cj Mccollum to the Lakers for Kyle Kuzma, Caruso, and 2 first-round picks. And they don't agree to that. They want Elfrid Payton and a 2nd. I can definitely do that. So we're going to get 2 first-round picks in Kyle Kuzma for Cj Mccollum. I like it. So welcome to the team, Kyle Kuzma. Now the Trailblazers team officially is not very good, but we are young nonetheless. Trevor Ariza is here now as well. He's 35. I'm pretty sure Ariza would probably want out of here after we just went in rebuild mode. So Miami wants to trade me 2 second-round picks for 3 and D, small forward. I think that's fair, so we'll do that. And then bird rights players we have out here. Rodney Hood, now that we're rebuilding, is probably going to look elsewhere. Although he did love in Portland, we are going to let him go. Anthony Simons is going to take over the point guard spot because that seems like what would happen in real life. We'll have Edwards, Gary Trent, and Caruso run the shooting guard. Isaac Okoro and Kevin Knox can run the small forward. We'll have Kyle Kuzma, Randall, and then we'll have to figure out what we want to do with. I'm going to move Nasir Little to small forward actually. And then this first season's going to suck essentially, but Kevin Knox probably spent some time in the G League. Randall and Kuzma, Zach Collins. We'll probably move Collins to center just because he could definitely play backup center for us. Never mind. We're just going to keep him power forward. So this is going to be the terrible team for now. We're realistically rebuilding this team, so obviously we're going to suck at first. But thankfully now we are officially basically moved on from Lillard and CJ. Not thankfully, because on the inside I am definitely crying. But you know what? Nonetheless, I'm excited for what we're about to build around this team, and hopefully we can make this team good in a couple of seasons or so. Untapped potential camps, of course, on my young guys that I have. So Anthony Simon's going to be playing that point guard spot, so I want him to progress really good if we can. I'm going to also give Gary Trent some untapped potential, and I'm also going to give this other untapped potential to Nasir Little. So we'll do that. So now when we look at our rotation right now, we have a rotation of Quinn Cook, Edwards, Nasir Little, Julius Randle, Jusuf Nurkic, Gary Trent, Kyle Kuzma, Okoro, Alex Caruso, Zach Collins, Kevin Knox. So I'm definitely giving Anthony Simons that point guard spot over Quinn Cook. I don't care. And then Zach Collins is down here, and so is Kevin Knox. So I probably will send Kevin Knox to the G League. And then Zach Collins, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I would have liked him to play the backup center spot, but he just goes down too much in overall. So for now, I guess he won't get any minutes. So Kevin Knox, have fun in the G League. But let's go ahead, simulate season number 1, and let's see how season number 1 after trading Damian Lillard goes. We obviously sucked, and the Toronto Raptors win the championship. So Siakam's your Finals MVP, and we went 28-54. So we should have a good pick. That's good. But yeah, this team's terrible. So we definitely need to make changes. I'm not sure what those changes are going to be, but first things first, the draft lottery. We are projected a top 5 pick. Will we get our top 5 pick? We'll have to find out. Mark Tatum, give me the number 1 pick in the draft, please. And we do stay at number 4, so we didn't go down. We didn't go down or anything. And we have 3 first-round picks in this draft with 23, 27, and number 4. So we definitely can make this team better. I am going to go ahead and I guess just sign someone. I'll sign Frank Vogel. Why not? Terry Stotts is gone now anyway, so now we'll go straight to the draft. So you know what? I think it only makes sense though with this 4th pick if we trade up, right? I feel like it makes sense to trade up and get Cade Cunningham in this draft. So if I want the next Damian Lillard, I feel like it makes sense to do it now. So we're going for this. So I'll trade 23, 27 and my 4th pick, and also a later 2024 pick for the first pick in the draft. They don't agree with that. What about my 2024 pick? They don't agree. I'll give you Julius Randle. Do I want to give up a Kuru? Not necessarily, but it could be worth it in the end. You want to give up Isaac or Kuru? Would they do this? No. Okay. So maybe we'll have to plant at number 4. We'll stay at number 4, but I really, really want to trade to number 1. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe I'll completely sell out for this. So 4, 23, 27, and they wanted. I'll give you a Kuru, and I'll give you another 2022. What if I could do this? Okay, so we don't have to give up a Kuru, and we give up our 2022 first. We give up a lot of picks to move up, and we're drafting Cade Cunningham. I think it makes sense. We need a point guard. Anthony Simons did not really do that great. I'll show you guys stats here in a second so you guys can check it out yourselves. But with the number 1 pick, we're absolutely taking Cade Cunningham to become the next good Damian Lillard on our team, because we need it bad right now. So yeah, these were the stats. They were bad. So player stats, we had 18 from Nurkic. Nurkic did his thing. I like that. 18 points from Randall. Probably won't keep him. Edwards had 16, Kuzma with 11, and Anthony Simons with 10. So Anthony Simons I don't see as a long-term solution. So that's why we moved up for Cade Cunningham, and he's going to be our next point guard next to Edwards, which should be nice. So we could decline Julius Randle's contract. I think I'll keep him. You know what? Actually, I'm declining. I'm going to decline Julius Randle's team option. I don't want to pay him $19 million anyway. Qualifying offers, we have Zach Collins, Kyle Kuzma, Gary Trent. Honestly, I would definitely be fine with letting Kuzma walk and Collins, but Gary Trent I want back for sure. But free agency, we could go for Giannis, but what is the likelihood that any of those max free agents come to Portland? Portland's had a lot of struggles getting anybody to come to Portland, so we're going to continue this realistically and not go for anyone crazy like that. So do we have anyone that's tall here? No. Okay, so Kevin Knox, Nasir Little. So I like our small forward spot. Center spot, obviously Nurkic is fine. Backcourt is great with Gary Trent coming back. We do need a power forward though, like pretty badly. We have $25 million cap space. Right now it's Julius Randle. We could get Zach Collins back to be our backup. We could sign Kuzma to be our starter, which I don't want to do that. Kuzma is not a bad player. He obviously hasn't shown what he used to be like, but John Collins is a free agent. 23 years old. We're rebuilding. Definitely could be a nice little spot to go grab him. If I'm the Blazers, I'm absolutely offering him a contract, because why not? There's nothing else to do out here. We get a young player to build around to help us grow. So I'm going to offer John Collins a contract. Not to say the Atlanta Hawks would ever let John Collins walk, but I'm signing him. So John Collins, welcome to the team. They want me to renounce Zach Collins. I'm going to keep the Collins brothers together. They're obviously not brothers. I'm just saying that to be stupid. But John Collins, welcome to Portland regardless. Obviously, probably wouldn't happen in real life, but this is 2K, so at the end of the day, I'm offering him a contract. They don't match. That's their problem. So I'm going to also offer Gary Trent a contract. He's been great for Portland this year, and I expect him to be very good for us in the future. Kuzma, I definitely don't want to give him $19 million. Collins, I don't want to give $14 million to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we pretty much can let these guys come back in their qualifying offers. They don't come back, I'm not tripping. So let's see, we get Kuzma and Collins back. All right, so this team's looking a little bit better. You know, a little bit better goes a long way when you're realistically rebuilding this Blazers team after trading Lillard and McCollum, obviously. So I'm pretty ecstatic with how it's going so far. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year, and we have improvement as we went 37-45 on the season. Still not good enough to make the playoffs, obviously, but we're improving, which is the good thing, the best thing about this. So at the end of this, though, it looks like the Warriors win the championship. I was super excited for the lottery until I realized that I traded my first round pick for Cade Cunningham last year, which is fine. It's just our pick ends up being number 10, which is okay. Not a big deal. It's not like they're going to get anything that great with the number 10 pick anyway. And just want to make sure the staff's looking all right still, and we'll just roll with that. Let's go to the draft now. And then we're not going to have a pick in this draft. I don't think we have a second rounder, which isn't really going to matter. And then other than that, the stats, if you guys are curious on that, we had 18 from Collins, 17 from Edwards, 14 from Houston Nurkic, and 14 from Cunningham. Obviously, I need Cunningham and Edwards to become the leading scorers here. I don't really want to see Collins or Nurkic leading the way anymore because I want my backcourt to step it up. So that would be great if you guys could do that as soon as possible. But I'm going to accept that. Qualifying offers, Kevin Knox is a free agent, Anthony Simons. I don't really need those two back. They've been sticking around for way too long now. But free agents, Nurkic, I want Nurkic to be like the next Marc Gasol of Portland. Like, no, Marc Gasol for the Grizzlies, he kind of stuck around for a while. So I'm going to keep Nurkic for now. I'm going to give him a 5-year deal. Anthony Simons, you're insane if you think I'm paying you that much money. That is insane. Kevin Knox, same thing, not happening. Kyle Kuzma, same thing. Collins could be worth something like that, but he's not interested in negotiating with us, and he wasn't getting any minutes anyway. So as long as I get Nurkic back and then get those guys back in their qualifying offers, that's the problem with this game, though. I mean, like, once you get further and further in this game, it seems like everybody, even if you're a role player, wants like $20-30 million, and that's just not what happens in real life. I wish they could fix that. I feel like they could, they just don't. But Isaac Okoro, I really want to develop really well. Nasir Little as well. Collins, Nurkic. So I really need to boost Cade Cunningham and Edwards' shot tendency. That way they're taking more shots. Other than that, man, we literally just need our bench to come back in qualifying offers, and we should be good to go, to be honest. Other than that, so bird rights, we still should have our players coming back, unless we renounce everybody, which it might have made us renounce everybody on accident. I just didn't even notice. So maybe we should start signing other players. So 1, 2, 3. We need a backup big man and a backup point guard, which we'll get Anthony Simons back. So I'll look for a backup big man. We could go for like a Christian Wood, Eric Paschall. I do like the idea of getting Eric Paschall. He's young, so we'll give him like 3 years, 50 mil. See if he wants to come on that. We got him. All right, we are good. And then I think that's all we really need, right? Yeah, that's all we really need. We need Anthony Simons back, and we should be good to go for season number 3 and hope for more improvement. We have exceeded expectations this season by winning 50 freaking games. That's what I'm talking about. That is improvement, if I do say so myself. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so we won 50 games, guys. We are already back to the playoffs, and let's see if we can get further than just making the playoffs. Can we actually go out there, make it to the conference finals, potentially even win a championship? That'd be kind of wild. We could do that. But Nurkic with 14 and 13, doing his thing out there. Block per game. Collins with 15 and 10. Cade Cunningham with 16 and 6, and Anthony Edwards at 18 and 3. Occur with 14. Gary Trent with 13, and Eric Paschall was not bad at all either for us. So very excited that we are actually good now, and we are actually making the playoffs again. We are playing the Thunder. We have Chris Paul, Shea, Keldon Johnson, Cody Zeller, Steven Adams. Can you imagine that front court, though? That spacing is gonna be I don't know about that, but we'll see. And we absolutely sweep the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we get to play the 6th-seeded Los Angeles Lakers. We have George Hill, McCollum. That's right, I traded CJ to him, didn't I? LeBron, AD, Mo Bamba. That's a good center to have. Usually they have like some 72 overall center, but they have a good one today, boys. So let's see if we can absolutely sweep the Lakers. We are facing the 5th-seeded Rockets. We have Russ, Harden, Burton, Antetokounmpo, Bol. Oh my lordy. We don't get to see Damian Lillard versus Russell Westbrook anymore, unfortunately, when these two teams meet up. But let's see if we can beat this team regardless. And we beat them in 5, boys. We're in the NBA Finals. We're playing the Celtics. We have Kemba, Jalen, Jackson, Tatum, Williams, Kennard, Satoransky. Is there any way we win the championship here? Ooh, it is close. It's close. Hold on. We gotta go to Simcast. Can we close this out in TD Garden and bring a championship down? Oh my lord. Just like that, boys. The rebuild is complete. We went from no Damian Lillard, no Cj Mccollum to winning a championship with our new found team. If you guys want to see me become the GM of your next team and trade your best player and make them a championship team by the end of it, let me know down in the comment section below. For now, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.